Let me show you guys exactly on my pro accounts here how I was specifically able to do this in a single day this week. Let's go to last week real quick. And I'm currently up $898 in a single day using a simple scalping strategy. Now, of course, this one trade here, got to show the losses with the wins. I just goofed up on this one, literally just reversed the position, made it all back within a second afterwards. I'm not going to focus on this, but at least you can see it. I'm going to focus on this and how right afterwards it did a 100% win rate with 0 losses. Now, if you guys remember back to Friday's market was extremely quick. And you were getting price movements and some of these candles moving extremely high. I mean, look at some of these. This is a 50-point candle on the 2-minute time frame. 50 points. Massive. Now, what I told myself was, okay, if I'm moving that quick and I get the direction right, you're going to make money extremely quick. So does this strategy, do you need to know a little bit of price action with the strategy? Yeah, you kind of do. But I'm going to show you exactly where the entries are and literally the ATM setting over here that I went over on my live call with all my TPT traders every first and third Friday of the month. That recording, you guys, has actually just been sent out over the weekend. Take a look at it. But I want to do this live for everyone else and show you what I was looking at, so you can hopefully copy this as well. I want these channels and this video and community that I do here on YouTube to be the most educational. And if I'm finding strategies that work, I want you guys to use it as well for completely free. This is just free education right in front of you. So what did I do? What is the ATM strategy? Well, what I did different with this time, and what I'm seeing a lot of success with, is, guys, I'm trading my pro accounts, of course, over here. This is a 50K pro account. Last week, I had 150K, did a withdrawal on Friday. You guys saw that from TPT. Awesome. I'm now doing one of the 50K accounts using brackets, and I'm going to see, hopefully, if everything goes well, how much I can make at the end of this week, and then hopefully do another live withdrawal from you. But when price action is moving quick like this is an ATM strategy that I used. So let's go over this real quick. In the ATM strategy settings, you have this to ticks, and you're going to have your stop loss and your take profit. This looks really high. This is a 100 tick, basically 40-point take profit and a 40-point stop loss. Is a 40-point stop loss massive? Yes. Do we ever want it to hit that? No. So what I did, I was like, if price action is moving this quick, in 5 points was literally, if you entered in, it was hitting 5 points within a second or two. I'm not kidding. That's how quick it was. So I said, all right, well, I can tell a direction of a trade really well. And guess what? I know you can too. Is any of this going long or short? Short. If you use this key over here and you're like, well, what's an A+ setup going short? Red background, strong bearish candle, profit wave stacked. Well, could that be this position? Yeah. Could it be this one? Yeah. That one? Yep. So you could actually do this on all of those red ones, and you could have also done it on these green ones here. So all I did was said, let's first off mitigate risk, but let's move our stop loss. So immediately when I clicked sell over here, I click sell market, it kicks in this ATM strategy, where what it did is right when this put in AB, this is what I added to it. This is typically going to look like this. All you got to do is do the drop down and do AB, auto break even, okay? I did an auto break even after 5 points in profit, and it moved this stop loss that was at 100 to break even right after 5 points. The best part with this, you guys, almost every single one of the trades, there was only, I believe, one or two. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 of these that stopped out and hit my stop loss. But what did it do? It protected my downside risk so much. All the other ones, when I was up 100 to 120 to $140 in profit, all I did was just manually exit out of that trade in that direction that it went, and I was done. It was honestly some of the most fun I've ever had because it took away the stress. Now, I know the number one question I'm going to get here, Justin, you have a 100-point stop loss. That with price action moving that quick, it could go against you right away and it could stop you out in a moment. Yeah, there is a possibility with that. But when you're moving this fast, look at this right at market close on the end of these candles. Look at the movement though. You're talking about right at this area, you end up moving even from that point, 14 points. So 5 points only need to go this far, and then it was already at auto break even, protecting the downside. And every single one of these, all these candles going through, everyone on this downtrend ended up doing it. Everyone on this uptrend, even on these here, take a look. As we switched back over to our metrics, every one of these, winner, 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 all of these. Because what's your downside risk? It was 100 points, right? So 40. None of these were 40-point stop loss. So this is how you can take a fast-moving market, literally reel it back in so you have control over the market, protect your downside risk, but then just go for those little scalps upwards. And that's literally what made $840, $850 in my pro account on Friday. I mean, if you want to just look at these buy and sell signals alone, this is what you're going to get. If you go down to the settings here on the bottom, and you just, actually this is with both of them off, MA and CHOP off, so you get all the opportunities. But take a look at this. These are the sales buys that you're going to be looking at on Friday. So if you didn't take any scalps and you just want to do some longer like holding trades for a few minutes, look at the opportunities on this. Buy, end up running 87. You have a sell here, end up going 37. Another buy. Now you're not going to get these max potential profits. I'm never going to get them either. But I'm just saying, look at the runs on this. 137, 197. Buy signal up here, 62. Now then just ask yourself, can I get maybe 5 or 10 points out of that? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities, let's say 10 points. You're taking a third of this movement, an eighth of this movement, a tenth of this movement, 5% of this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, that's $500. You have 5 TPT accounts and you link them together. That's $2,500. Guys, this is where trading needs to be at. It needs to be a simplistic trading strategy and an ATM strategy that works for you. Now, my normal settings that I'm going to be trading with this week, I'm not going to have auto break even. I'm just going to have this as a stop. My TP is 5 points. You guys know me. TP is going to be 20. And my stop is probably going to be 80. Not that I ever want it at 80, but this is what I went over my call too. The profit wave is my driving factor of where the stop loss is going to be. More times than not. Okay, so right here, let's just look over to A+ quality setup. You get indecision here. Where's your entry? Everyone who's been following me should know this. Your entry point on this candle is right here. This is your entry, short. Why? Background's red, profit wave is stacked, strong bearish candle, A+ setup, enter, done, right? You literally trade this, you're going for 5 points. Where did this end up closing out? I can't even show you 5 points because it probably took 2 seconds. That's 5 points, and you just get out of it, okay? So stop loss is just above the candle here. You would be surprised at how many times a 5-point profit target playing an A+ setup on the 2-minute time frame gets hit. And if you don't believe me, go back and do it yourself. I don't want this to be like, oh, Justin's just saying this. No, seriously, go back on your charts. I've done so many videos. I've done analysis through the whole day where it's done 75%, it's done 90%. It's had a few 100% winning days and it hasn't lost. But I don't just want this to be winner, winner, winner. I want this to be let's look at the losers too. You guys can totally turn around your trading career. If you're looking to scalp the market, trade the least amount of time but make the most amount of money, and this is exactly how you want to do it. If you guys want to literally get the education and tools, I go live every Tuesday and Thursday with Ron, going over live analysis, saying, okay, this is where reversal could happen. This is where I'm entering in. This is where I want to take my 5 points. You guys can do that with me. So the best part with anything with trading, I always say, first, grab the tools, right? The tools are here for lifetime. Any upgrades that I end up doing to this, you're going to get, right? Then, while you're over here, this is where you can join every Tuesday, Thursday live. Now, if you're part of my TPT team, take Profit Trader, and you end up doing 550K accounts, you can either just click this link below here, or just type in My Future Success in the promo code. You're going to be added on to every free call that I do for an hour to hour and a half long, every first and third Friday of the month. So we just had 50 plus members that I shot an email out to this last Friday on August 1st and had an amazing call. And that video is now just emailed out to them. It was recorded. You can always go back at it and look at the strategies. And when you're here, just take a look at some of the member profits that people have had. And, take it just, again, one step further. I don't want you guys to take my word for this. Just look at the reviews. 2-minute time frame is too powerful. Not even powerful. It's too powerful. The metrics are deceptive. They look so simple. In fact, too simple to work. But unlearn from what you know about trading, and they can change your life for the better. I'm not kidding you guys. There are so many 5-star reviews of traders that are either just getting into the market or people who have been trading for a long time that are seeing so much success. Again, please don't take my word for it. I know I'm scrolling through all these here. These are the live comments and reviews on here. Trust me, I don't do anything of paid comments either. I will never, ever tell someone or pay someone to put a comment on here. I need the raw data of people that are seeing success. So, I mean, look at some of these longer ones. So far, I've been scrolling down this whole time, and I haven't seen anything but a 5-star review. I am here and dedicated to make this the best experience for everyone. And hopefully you guys can tell that just in my videos, in my voice, how I come across, how I do my teaching, how I do my coaching, and why I do live videos showing my entries, my exits, my actual TPT accounts, the withdrawals I'm doing, the live P&L. I'm not perfect, you guys. So last week, I'm not perfect. I ended up taking that loss in the beginning, had to flip it around in a second because it was almost an accidental trade, made it back, but then I stuck with the strategy, had a 100% win rate afterwards. You can do the same thing. You absolutely can. So stay positive with your trading. Today's Labor Day, when you're going to see in this video. Grab some TPT accounts. Join on with the team. If you want to join us tomorrow, it's going to be the next live trading. I'll be on the call. I'll be doing trade call outs. You guys can follow along with me. I want all of you that either want to get into pro accounts. I want your evals to go to pro. And if you're currently in pro, I want you to get payouts. Because it's possible. I've shown you guys it on my live accounts, and I'm taking as many people as possible with me along the way. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Any questions, comments, please leave them below or email me. I am always here for you guys. Take care. Have a good one.